If you have diabetes, you've probably heard that you need to cut rice from your diet, but there are two types of rice that are not only very safe for diabetics, but also help stabilize blood sugar levels. While many people struggle to keep their blood sugar under control, these two types of rice are surprising doctors and researchers with their incredible benefits. But here's the problem. Most people don't know how to choose or prepare these types of rice properly and end up making mistakes that do more harm than good. That's why, at the end of this video, I'll share 3 essential tips to help you maximize these benefits and avoid common mistakes. So, stay with me until the end to learn everything. If you want to take notes, now is a great time to grab a pen and paper. Don't forget to leave a like so that more diabetics can find this video. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, welcome. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. Most people hear brown rice and immediately think it's the healthiest option, but is that really true? Many diabetics switch to brown rice thinking they're making the best choice, only to find their blood sugar still spikes after meals. The real secret behind brown rice isn't just in the grain itself, but in how it interacts with your body. While it does have more fiber and nutrients than white rice, what really makes the difference is how you eat it, how much you eat, and what you pair it with. Studies have shown that brown rice has a lower glycemic index than white rice, meaning it causes a slower rise in blood sugar. But here's something surprising. Not all brown rice is the same. Some brands process it in a way that strips away key nutrients, leaving you with a grain that isn't much better than white rice. If you've been eating brown rice and still struggling with high glucose levels, you might not be getting the benefits you think you are. There's another reason brown rice is better for diabetics. It's packed with magnesium, a mineral that plays a crucial role in insulin sensitivity. A study published in the Diabetes Care Journal found that people who consume higher amounts of magnesium-rich foods have a significantly lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. So if you've been avoiding rice completely, you might actually be missing out on something that can help your body manage glucose better. But here's where most people go wrong. They overestimate how much fiber slows down digestion. Just because brown rice is better than white rice doesn't mean you can eat unlimited amounts without consequences. Portion size still matters. If you're eating a big bowl of brown rice thinking it's healthy, your blood sugar might still spike, just at a slightly slower rate. The trick is learning how to control portions without feeling deprived. Before we go any further, let me know in the comments, have you tried brown rice before? If so, did you notice any difference in your blood sugar? I appreciate every single comment and love hearing your experiences, so don't be shy. Drop a brown rice in the comments if you're willing to give it a shot. Ever feel sluggish after eating a heavy meal? That post-meal fatigue isn't just from overeating. It's often caused by rapid spikes and crashes in blood sugar. One of the biggest benefits of brown rice is its ability to provide steady, long-lasting energy without those extreme highs and lows. Unlike white rice, which digests quickly and sends sugar flooding into your bloodstream, brown rice takes its time, releasing glucose gradually. That means fewer energy crashes and better overall stability in how you feel throughout the day. But there's something even more interesting. Brown rice is packed with resistant starch, which acts as a natural prebiotic. What does that mean? It feeds the good bacteria in your gut, improving digestion and reducing inflammation. A healthy gut microbiome is directly linked to better blood sugar control, and research suggests that people with balanced gut bacteria have a much easier time managing diabetes. If you've been struggling with bloating or unpredictable glucose levels, your gut health might be the missing piece of the puzzle. And here's a little trick. Cooking and cooling brown rice before eating it increases the amount of resistant starch even more. That means if you meal prep or eat leftovers, you're actually making the rice even healthier. Studies show that resistant starch helps lower post-meal glucose spikes by slowing digestion. So instead of eating freshly cooked rice all the time, try refrigerating it overnight and reheating it later. It's a small change that can make a big difference. Of course, no single food works miracles on its own. Brown rice should be part of a balanced meal, not the main star. The key is to pair it with foods that stabilize blood sugar even further. Healthy fats, lean proteins, and fiber-rich vegetables. Imagine swapping out processed carbs for a plate with brown rice, salmon, and avocado. Sounds good, right? That's the kind of meal that supports steady glucose levels while keeping you full and satisfied. Now let's settle a debate. Do you prefer warm, freshly cooked rice, or do you like to eat leftovers the next day? Comment fresh if you love it straight off the stove, or leftovers if you want that extra resistant starch boost. I can't wait to see what you all say. Just because brown rice is healthier doesn't mean you can eat it without thinking. A lot of people make one critical mistake. They prepare it wrong. Cooking methods can make a huge difference in how your body absorbs nutrients and processes the carbohydrates. Boiling brown rice too long or using too much water can actually strip away some of its fiber and minerals, leaving you with a mushy version that spikes blood sugar faster than it should. The best way to cook brown rice for blood sugar control is to soak it before cooking. Why? Soaking reduces compounds called anti-nutrients, which can interfere with the absorption of minerals like magnesium and zinc. These minerals play a direct role in insulin function, so if your body isn't absorbing them well, your blood sugar regulation can suffer. Letting the rice soak for at least 30 minutes before cooking makes it easier to digest and helps unlock its full potential. Another big mistake is pairing brown rice with the wrong foods. If you eat it alongside starchy or sugary foods, you're missing out on its stabilizing benefits. The best way to eat brown rice is with high-fiber vegetables and lean proteins. That way, you slow digestion even more and keep your glucose levels steady for hours. Try adding some spinach, grilled chicken, or a handful of nuts to your plate. It makes a bigger difference than you might think. Here's something else you probably didn't know. Brown rice naturally contains arsenic, a heavy metal that can build up in the body over time. But don't worry, there's an easy fix. Rinsing your rice thoroughly before cooking can remove up to 60% of the arsenic content. Cooking it in excess water and draining it, similar to how you cook pasta, reduces even more. Small tweaks like this can make a huge difference in how your body reacts to the food you eat. If you've been making any of these mistakes, don't feel bad. It's super common, but now that you know, you can start making smarter choices. Let me know in the comments. Do you already rinse your rice before cooking? Or is this news to you? Comment "smart cooking" if you're going to try these tricks. I love seeing how many of you take action. Did you know that many dishes that seem healthy for diabetics can actually be dangerous? Discover the recipes that really work. Stop feeling limited or insecure in the kitchen. My book brings together delicious and easy recipes specially created to keep your blood sugar under control and add more flavor to your life. I've already helped thousands of diabetics eat better, feel happier, and achieve a lighter life with my book. Every recipe has been tested and approved by those who understand the needs of people living with diabetes. Click the link in the first comment of this video now and get immediate access to the book that will transform your meals today. Have you ever heard of Gerber rice? If not, you're not alone. This unique type of rice isn't as popular as brown or white rice, but it should be. Gerber rice, also known as germinated brown rice, goes through a special soaking and sprouting process that enhances its nutritional profile. What makes it so special? It contains high levels of gamma-aminobutyric acid, GABA, a compound that has been linked to improved insulin sensitivity and better blood sugar control. Studies have shown that GABA plays a key role in reducing inflammation and oxidative stress, two major contributors to diabetes complications. A study published in Nutrients found that consuming foods rich in GABA can help regulate glucose metabolism and even support nerve health, which is critical for diabetics at risk of neuropathy. So, while many people focus only on avoiding carbs, the real secret might be choosing the right kind of carbs, like GABA rice, that actively support your health. But here's where it gets even more interesting. GABA rice doesn't just help with blood sugar, it also has a calming effect on the nervous system. That means it can help reduce stress and anxiety, which are often overlooked factors in diabetes management. Stress triggers the release of cortisol, a hormone that raises blood sugar levels, making it harder to stay in control. By incorporating GABA rice into your meals, you're not just improving your diet, you're also giving your body a natural way to manage stress. Of course, not all GABA rice is created equal. The way it's prepared and cooked makes a huge difference in how much GABA and nutrients remain in the final dish. The best way to maximize its benefits is to soak the rice for at least 8 to 12 hours before cooking. This process activates the germination phase, increasing GABA levels naturally. Many people don't realize that skipping this step means losing out on the very benefits that make this rice so powerful. Now, let me know, have you ever heard of Gerber rice before, or is this completely new to you? Drop a Gerber power in the comments if you're curious to try it. I love seeing how many of you are open to discovering new ways to improve your health. Most people believe that all rice is the same when it comes to blood sugar, but that couldn't be further from the truth. What if I told you that GABA rice can actually help slow down sugar absorption and reduce insulin resistance. Unlike regular brown rice, which is already a better option than white rice, GABA rice takes things to the next level with its increased fiber, amino acids, and antioxidants. These nutrients work together to keep your glucose levels stable after meals. One of the biggest reasons diabetics struggle with high blood sugar is that many carbohydrates break down too quickly in the body. This leads to sudden spikes, followed by a crash that leaves you feeling tired, hungry, and craving more food. But here's where GABA rice makes a difference. It contains a type of fiber that slows digestion, keeping your energy levels steady and preventing those extreme highs and lows. Instead of feeling sluggish after eating, you stay full and focused for longer. And let's talk about something that many diabetics deal with: poor circulation and nerve pain. Research suggests that GABA has protective effects on nerve function, which could help reduce the risk of diabetic neuropathy over time. This means that by making a simple swap in your diet, you could be doing more than just managing blood sugar. You might actually be protecting your long-term health in ways you didn't expect. But the real question is, how do you make GABA rice taste amazing? A lot of people assume healthy foods have to be bland, but that's simply not true. The secret is in the seasoning. A sprinkle of turmeric, a dash of black pepper, or a drizzle of olive oil can completely transform the flavor, while also adding even more anti-inflammatory benefits. Experimenting with spices and healthy fats can turn a simple bowl of rice into a powerful blood sugar-friendly meal. Now I have to ask, do you prefer your rice plain, or do you like to mix it with different flavors? Let me know in the comments. Type "spice it up" if you love adding seasonings to your food. I'm excited to see what everyone says. So you've learned about the incredible benefits of GABA rice, but here's the part most people get wrong: cooking it properly. If you just cook it like regular rice, you're missing out on the very nutrients that make it so powerful. The key to unlocking all the health benefits of GABA rice is the soaking process. Letting it soak for at least 8 to 12 hours before cooking allows the grains to activate their germination process, increasing the levels of GABA and other essential nutrients. But there's another important step: how you actually cook it. The best method is to use the absorption technique, where the rice slowly cooks in just the right amount of water. Cooking it this way helps preserve its natural fiber and amino acids, making it more effective for blood sugar control. Using too much water or overcooking, it can break down some of these beneficial compounds, so timing is everything. If you're serious about getting the most out of your rice, a rice cooker with a GABA setting is a great investment. And here's something you might not have thought about. What you pair your rice with matters just as much as how you cook it. The best way to eat GABA rice is alongside protein and healthy fats to slow digestion even further. Instead of eating it plain, try mixing it with sautéed vegetables, lean meats, or even a handful of nuts. These simple additions can transform your meal into something that keeps you full, satisfied, and in control of your glucose levels. Another pro tip: cooking GABA rice in bone broth instead of water not only enhances the flavor but also boosts its nutritional value. Bone broth contains collagen and amino acids that support gut health, which, as we discussed earlier, plays a huge role in blood sugar regulation. If you've never tried cooking your rice this way, it's definitely worth a shot. Small changes like this can make a big impact on how your body processes food. Now that you know the right way to prepare GABA rice, I'd love to hear from you. Do you think you'll give it a try? Comment "GABA rice challenge" if you're ready to take action. I can't wait to see how many of you are excited to make this powerful change. Before you go, there's something you really don't want to miss. I'm leaving a video on the screen right now that reveals key strategies to eat smarter with diabetes, things most people have never been told. If you're serious about keeping your blood sugar steady while still enjoying your meals, you need to watch it. Trust me, the information in that video could completely change the way you see food and help you avoid mistakes that might be holding you back. Don't miss out. Click on it right now and start making the best choices for your health. I'll see you there.